Gymaint a gainisle go léir. Tá cumúra céad bliain just galana Aughaloora agus Carrageen á ráchtáil im líana. Agus cínte is ócáid starúí I saoil phobal an foróiste ben an teampall gus speisialta the winter Aughaloora agus brusci. Is ceart a bhfuil ceiliúra á dhéanamh agus ní híine go bhfuil mórtas san na daoine faoi dearg tradiisiún an éideachais atá cara chun cín ag na scanna tríd na bliana. Is mór an privilege dam bheith fríomhidé nuis I scoil fádric brusci agus raibh sin in Aughaloora ó 1959. Ba bhaithlam cógáideachas a gabháil den na múntóirí a chuí róin, agus buachas a thuairt den na múntóirí atá ag gabar éanacht lamanis, Owen McYaghie agus Eileen Banny Oltún. Agus na múntóirí a daibrí lam in Aughaloora, Roisin ní Brádaí agus Eileen ní Cába má gairid fuair.
I came as an assistant teacher to Aughaloora National School in July 1996. I was warmly welcomed by my principal, Mrs. Agnes Brady, who accompanied me to my classroom. There I was introduced to the children of infants, first and second class. The children were friendly, bright, and very well behaved. My classroom was small, but it was very comfortable and cosy. And before long, I settled in, and I enjoyed every day I spent there.
This year, we celebrate the centenary of Aughaloora and Carrigan schools. It is a significant occasion for all of us, a time for remembering, a time for reunion of friends. The school has a very important place in any community, for the seeds of religious and educational heritage are sown there through the dedication of hard-working teachers and eager pupils. I am privileged to be one of the many teachers who have lit the torch of learning in Aughaloora National School, and I am confident that the young people of today are quite well prepared to face a time of rapid change and great advance in communications, technology and computer science of the coming new millennium. I received my early education in Carrigan National School, and having advanced through secondary school and teacher training, was appointed by Father John Gaffney PP as principal in Aughaloora National School on the 1st of July 1959. My parents were very proud of me, as my grandparents came from that area.
The people of Aughaloora were always very kind and helpful. I also had the pleasure of teaching with substitute teachers, Mrs. Crotty, Rosalie Doherty, Tom O'Reilly and his brother Pauric, and Nolene Callan. Sadly, Mrs. Crotty and Tom O'Reilly are now deceased. It is with great fondness I remember my happy days in Aughaloora National School. All who passed through my hands, I wish them well and I wish them every success. Gunari Gia, agus an bóra live in Moni.
I am very happy to be principal in St. Patrick's National School, Brusci, and I congratulate Mr. Owen Keogh and Mrs. Helen Halton on their wonderful cooperation as we work together in the new school. The number of children enrolled at present is 86 pupils, boys and girls, full of fun and development as ever. How do we handle them? I think these words give us an idea of how. God gives us the gift of intelligence to see what we are, the gift of humility to see what we are not, and the precious gift of humor to see the difference between the two. I wish all the pupils who pass through our schools every success and happiness through life.
You remember when you started school, Teresa?
I do, surely.
And what age did you start?
Oh, I started at 5.
And who brought you to school?
Oh, my brother.
And your brothers?
Yes.
A good many in your family?
That's right.
That's good. And do you remember your first communion?
I do surely.
And what priest was in the parish?
Father Tom Maguire.
Father Tom Maguire.
Yeah.
You got it in where? In Aughaloora?
No, we got in Brusky.
You got it?
We had to walk down to
You had to
Brusky.
walk down to Brusky to get it.
Yes.
And who was your teachers at school?
Miss Riley and Master Joseph Hardy from County Mayo.
She was a local, was she?
She was from Mullaby.
Oh, she was just down the road.
That's right.
And when your first communion got an all and got started at school, you went on to confirmation.
Yes.
That would be the next biggest thing in the
That's
school.
right, that's right.
And where did you get the confirmation?
We got the confirmation in Paddyheath.
Below on the parish.
Yes.
And how did you travel down there?
Well, to be honest with you, we walked.
You walked?
Yes.
It was a good walk.
It was grand, but we didn't mind. We were young.
You're still young. There's a good number of you going down,
Well,
I
that's
suppose,
right,
at the
there
time.
was, yes.
And who was the bishop at the time?
He was Bishop Finnegan.
Bishop Finnegan.
Yes.
And how many of you were in the class? Can you remember?
Oh, I'd say it was 10 or 12.
10 or 12
Yes.
from there.
Yes.
And you started school at what age, roughly?
I'd say 5 now.
About 5 years
Yes.
of age.
Yes.
And when you got confirmation, it's supposed to be 11 or 12.
Oh, you would give me that anyway.
Yeah, but it would just be only every 3 years at that
That's
time.
right.
Now
That's
it's every year.
Oh, yes.
Well, I suppose you didn't have any big party and after the confirmation.
No, that wasn't in that.
There was no hotels.
No.
No hotels at the time.
No.
Well, when you come home from school in the evenings, what type of work did you have to do? Or?
Well, she'd had your mother bring in the turf for starters. You bring water from the well,
Oh, it's good.
and you'd have to probably, except when my brother used to go out and pick the stones of the land, you know.
Yeah.
Aye.
After the ploughing was done
That's
and
right, yeah.
the seeds were
That's
sown.
right, aye.
And many were in your family, many brothers and sisters
I
together.
had 4 brothers and 3 sisters. It was 8
Would
altogether.
you name them for us?
I would, yeah. John, Roseanne, Mary Ellen, Pat, Jamesy, Cathy, Kevin, and myself.
That's good. Yeah, 4 boys and 4
Oh, yes,
girls.
that's right.
Well, how many of them are alive now at the moment?
All my family are dead, only myself.
All are dead now.
Yeah, there's
7 dead.
7 dead. Yes.
And just yourself left.
That's right.
And what was your parents' names?
My parents' names were John Galligan and Mary Riley.
And Mary was from...
My mother was from Legway.
and your father was from Aughaloora.
That's right, that's right.
So when you finished with your school days and all, and where did you spend your life before you got married?
Well, sure, everyone was at home helping both in the land and in the house, you know.
Land in
Yeah,
the house,
that's
yeah.
right. That
You
was
came from the townland of
Aughaloora.
Aughaloora, that's just over the road.
Yes, yes.
And what work did you do when you were a single girl, mostly, around home?
Oh, sure, that was a big thing to help your mother. You know, it was great.
Yeah.
Sad
Did you do any work on the farm,
Oh,
like
I did,
around the yard?
Oh, I did swept round the yard and all that sort of thing. I did indeed.
You ever still put a sow pig in?
I did, surely.
Very good. And you milked the cows, I suppose,
I
and stuff,
did,
all that
surely.
kind of thing at
I
home.
did, aye.
Well, your house and round Aughaloora in general was a very lively part of the country. A great place for music and singing.
My house at home was a mighty house for singing and music. My father was a great fiddler.
And several in your family played.
Several brothers fiddlers. There was always dances and outings because there was so much music in it, you know.
There was plenty of entertainment and
That's true.
you make your own entertainment,
Aye,
more or
indeed,
less.
that's right, aye.
Well, then when you said all that, though, that was evening type of session. What year did you get married in, do you remember?
What did I say there?
48.
48, that's right, 48 on.
And your husband's name was?
My husband's name was Brian Brierty.
Brian Brierty.
Yes.
And he came from?
He came from Planohan.
And then you bought this farm?
Yes, that's
And you
right.
spent your time here.
That's right.
How many of the family did you rear?
I reared 11.
11 of the family,
Yes.
that was quite a number. Well, they all are to be had and around.
Well, Mark was in England and the rest of them was all round me.
Maybe you'd name them for us.
I went surely. Joe is the eldest and Margot is next. Betty is next and Anne is next. Patsy is next. Nolan is next. Kathleen is next. Rosalind is next. Harry is next. Cornelis is next. And Eileen is the youngest.
Oh my God, that is a fair family. Are they all alive?
All life, thank
Oh,
God.
thanks very God, isn't that wonderful?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then we'll go back a little bit now to the dances.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you do all your dancing?
Went to the dances in Llanoose and Aughaloora and rode bikes to Corduff and Ballinya and Leggy.
Yeah, it was all bicycles, that
Oh,
and
you
cars, well,
like, They weren't the best bikes in the world, did they?
You remember the war years, I'm sure.
Well, I remember the Black Loaf anyhow.
Oh, that was part of the war.
And I remember sugar very scarce and tea.
There were rations out there.
That's right. Aye, indeed. Oh, aye.
A lot of emigration after the war, wasn't there?
Oh, surely.
And any of your brothers or them emigrated?
No, none of my brothers, no.
They all
no.
worked at home
Oh,
and
that's right, they did, aye.
got married all around
That's
the
right.
county cabin
That's right.
and that.
Yes, aye.
So, your husband then, he died rather young,
He was 68.
68.
Yes.
He's a good one then.
He's 16 years.
What year did he die in?
He died in January 1983.
In 1983 in
Yeah.
January.
Yeah.
And you, Brian, he was
Yeah.
a great man for the sing and,
Oh, and he was a great dancer.
and a good dancer.
Yes.
And in the troop, he used
Oh,
to be
he
the
is.
local Aughaloora
That's
troop.
right.
Well, did you ever hear any superstition going on that you heard
Oh,
of?
I did long ago, sure, to say that if you got the first bucket of water out of the well from any morning, you'd have great luck. And if someone was
Yeah.
out before you, it would be the best.
They said to be queuing up early that morning.
That's right.
You know, sleep from after 4 o'clock, I say, I knew it.
That's true. The magpies did, if you seen one, it was sorry, you're going to have a hard time.
Yeah?
And if you seen the second one, it was going to be good. That was
Well, I'd
another.
rather see the two.
Well, of course. Oh, did you?
Mm. Did you believe in that?
Well, to be honest with you, I'd love to see the second match. The magpie.
Yeah, you would.
Aye.
I'm not sure you would. Did you ever get the first bucket of water out of the
No,
well?
not at all. You wouldn't play with the neck. You don't hear what's going on. No.
You ever heard the banshee?
No, I didn't know. No.
You heard of the banshee?
I did indeed, but I
Yeah.
never heard of.
No.
No.
Oh, well. Well, it has been said that the banshee was heard back in years
Oh
past.
yes, I know that myself.
Yeah.
Aye, indeed.
Well, is there any other superstition that you could tell us about the
Well, let's see if you've ever read Woman on the Road that wasn't ready to go first, you were better off to go back. Did you ever hear that?
I mean, what happened when you met you?
Should not be going
Did
there.
the one turn and go back? Some of them waited for you anyway.
Oh, I wasn't too ready. No, no.
And you were fair anyway.
Well, I was, but my brothers were ready.
You were,
That's right.
no,
Aye.
rather than you.
Aye,
Oh, it's
aye.
all right to meet them in the
Oh,
morning. You
yeah.
meet them going to fairs anyway.
That's right.
They were great men for the day then.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin and Pat.
Yes,
And,
oh, they were. Aye.
and you remember the gypsies
Oh,
now?
I do
Yes.
indeed, yes.
And there was plenty of gypsies camped around this
Oh,
part of
did
the
there were
country.
indeed, sure.
Could you tell us what you might remember from some of them?
Oh, sure, they were tinsmiths. They used to go around, you know, and
They were
sell-
trades,
Yes.
good trades.
That's what they called them.
Yeah,
Tinsmiths.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Sure, they used to make the gallons and buckets and everything.
Do you know any of the families by name or anything?
Oh, there was a Johnny Gavin anyhow.
Only Gavin, he was a good
They were
tinsmith.
one of the best.
And where exactly did they stay around
We
here?
stayed away down the Brusky Road over only the mine, on the only.
Only Smith, only
Yes,
Miners,
yes.
in the bog.
That's right.
And they were out of the way there.
Oh, did they were? They were harmed anyone.
You know, and they got on well with the people.
Oh, did everyone left them? They were good people.
And there was big families in the too.
Surely shopping house for the children.
And what kind of a setup did they use at
They
the time?
just had this big canvas. They put down 4 big iron
Posts.
posts.
in the way.
And they got this big canvas and they stuck it down and covered. And they were very happy if you hadn't looked at me anyhow.
And what did they use for beds? And,
Oh, there was a bed of straw. They'd be coming to your house looking for straw. She'd give it them, you know.
oh yeah, there's plenty of that and with lots
That's
of boats and
right.
stuff in the
That's
bottom.
right, aye. That's it, right.
And he said no hassle with them at all.
Oh, geez, you know. Everyone was good to them.
Oh, they did well.
Right, they were,
They were,
right.
surely. And now Tess is going to sing a bit of a song for us.
If I was a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, and I'd follow the ship that my true love sails in, and on the top rigging I'd there build my nest.
And what year were you born in, do you remember?
1918.
In 1918, that was the start of the First World War.
4th of April.
1st of April, it started in the springtime of the year. And you were a great man to be in such good shape and all that, but the back in time. And who brought you to school? Like, how do you go to school? Was it your brothers or sisters or?
Went to school myself.
Good man.
I had no brother or sister around me because they were all younger than
They were
me.
younger than you.
Huh?
Oh, and how many was in your family entirely?
But 4.
Oh, maybe you named them first, but
Oh, the James and Peter and Maggie.
yeah, the Peter
She
Maggie.
was young, gone up like.
Yeah, she's married over there. And they were twins, them boys, were they?
I didn't be thought to it.
They were twins. Do you remember getting your first communion, Pat?
Oh, yeah.
And what priest
I
is there?
never go yet.
Father Tom Maguire. And did you like school when you were young? And,
I didn't think too bad of it, like good enough. Like.
yeah, it's good enough.
Aye.
And did you tell us who was your teachers that time?
Get to your course. That Miss Frank about.
Yeah, Miss Smith, Miss Frank Smith.
Ah,
And then you had Miss Friday.
then I had Miss Riley. Aye.
And who was the teacher? Who was the master?
Well, Hardy was the worst master.
Master Hardy, was
Aye.
Joseph Hardy.
And there were 3 mistresses, then was Janet on for a while, there was 2 Miss McGovern and a Miss Coffey.
Yeah, and then he took over then.
I had to go over then and that wasn't unitly left.
And then,
Teachers here.
yeah. And the next big thing in a person's life at that time and still is the confirmation.
Wow.
You remember that, of course,
Oh,
Harry, clear?
no, no, party.
How did you get down to Ballyhee, Pat?
Well, I was pretty like more left out there and out chatting.
Oh, that's very fun. It's a long journey down to Ballyhee.
Ah, no.
How many of you got confirmation that day, can you remember?
Money was,
Yeah.
oh, I say, I don't know. So there must be 40.
That was with the 4 schools. It used to be every 3 years.
Would have been more than 40 with the tea with
Rusty
Oh,
and that
aye,
from
yeah.
Brad,
Yeah,
the beginning of what right.
Jesus was 40 from Aughaloora.
At the time.
Ah,
It was, that'd be every 3 years, of course. That's it, yeah. Well, what was his bishop's name? What bishop gave you a
Bishop
compliment?
Bellingham.
Bishop, he came from round Aughaloora.
Ah, I
over
got
there.
over one there, aye.
Over there. So, well, when it's got the confirmation, I think it's much of a party after. There was no parties like now, of course.
Which the party we had, we come back to Bellingham with Brady.
Ah,
And we had, I think we had afterwards, that day.
and it's probably like, it's got a bit of entertainment around the town, a
Bit of
bit of refreshment and
Aye.
stuff like that. Probably
Aye.
sweets or something like that was enough.
Aye, and they got something with John Wiener.
And they would.
Yeah,
Aye, they would. And then, when did you stop school then? When you finish it?
School on 14 like it was, so it was the last time before.
Then it's a bit of work to be done.
Aye, there wasn't a going down.
Would you be able to name any of your classmates?
There were all of them dead. My chaplain must be at school age, wouldn't he?
It probably was.
Oh. No, Ben had
Yeah.
come to home, but she did.
Yeah.
McKenna.
Well, you can fresh and well.
It's doing a bit of
Yeah.
land.
Yeah, he's on the board, I think. Did you ever Mitch from school?
Didn't Mary never much matter with it.
It was good. It was very good. But when you finished with school then in the evenings, what did you do when you go home from school and
Oh, he had points too.
plenty of work?
Oh, that much wasn't another press.
There was.
Maybe you could think it.
Oats
Oh,
from the bowl, of course.
Press it was. You get the job of anyway.
It would be. It would, aye. In the evenings, picking them. What was your parents' name, Pat?
Peter Jagan and
Bridgie
Baxter.
Bridgie Baxter. Where was she from?
Then
Oh, Toulouse. She was local. She only up the road. Would that be where John Baxter's was
Aye,
now?
aye.
Pat? Well, you told us the teacher's name now, so that was good. And when you finished the school, you were a farmer. You worked at home on the land.
that was all I do. So I get you a job.
Yeah.
Shop or something.
Yeah.
That was all the job that you could get.
Well then, your uncle had a shop,
Yeah.
and you gave a shot in that as opposed to
Well, they done the job for him, right?
Yeah.
Work for the town for him and work for him, yeah. For him.
And you ever served behind the counter, you did?
I didn't know.
You done a good trade there at that time.
I didn't turn a big thing.
You remember the war years, of course, when all the hardly gets stuff, the tobacco and
everyone caught
tea and
the
sugar.
water, the wall.
Yeah, it was it had to be rations and stuff.
three of the life.
Well, Pat, you were a member of the Aughaloora Chapel Committee for a long, long time, and you're still, say, a member of it all the time.
Aye, well, it's like more than.
Well, you've seen a good bit of changes done in the chapel from you were at Boston.
Oh, I didn't. But there was no money to go ahead and.
Well, that did on then, you had a troop in Aughaloora into the hall. You tell us about the hall now.
Well, the two would be the way they came about the school.
Yeah.
Aye.
And then the hall was there beside the chapel.
Oh, aye.
Well, was there an old school there before the present school was built?
Why, where the hall was?
There was.
With the old hall, that's what the old school was.
That's what the old school was.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, the first renovation, you can remember, in that you were standing there with the tradesmen who worked at it and had to keep the chapel going.
In the chapel, aye.
It was done up in the 50s, you got a good little renovation and rededicated.
King, you were a good doing up inside now.
Yeah, it's a beautiful church, and it's got it done up there a couple of years back, and it's absolutely beautiful now. But this time 2 years, I think it was. But you will be fairly active and busy when all that type of work will go on.
Oh, I think it's war. You would do sand and everything yourselves to it, you know, like.
You said, the people of Aughaloora and Ireland actually built that church in the beginning. Well, you had a very active committee up there at the time.
Oh, no. Everyone I'd see had an interest in it, and that meant to go to it.
Well, that meant a lot. You wanted to get the job done. And, well, Father Maguire will be about the first priest you remember now to be in serving in Brusky.
I would be. Oh,
But you had a priest in your family, an uncle of your father's was a priest. Where did he serve most of his time?
Oh, in America.
In America. Well, I wonder, did he ever come home from he became a priest? He probably did, I suppose.
I don't know now, did he ever come home?
Transport wasn't too easy from America.
No, they were ordained and had to go to America.
Yeah, and then they nearly hardly come back, nearly.
They hardly come back much.
Well, is many of your family alive now all the time, Pat? They're all alive. No, Peter's dead.
Peter's dead.
Your sister is alive, and your brother. Well, your sister is married over where?
Married the Aughaloora.
That's one of the Aughaloora. How did she marry?
Oh, exactly.
Was he a farmer or what?
But they could change that into the bow and dog.
Oh, but I should change that. Well, that's, I suppose, as much as we can ask you now at the present time. And thanks very much for that interview, Pat. And we hope to see you back down around Aughaloora now fairly soon. When this video is out, you'll see it. And you'll pick out the best parts of what they said and what you seen. And thanks very much. Bridget, thanks very much for having us here tonight, and it's great for you to have an interview for the Brusky and Aughaloora tape that's going on. And how many was in your family, Bridget?
6.
6, and that's of your own family now. But you were an only daughter.
Oh, an only daughter, that's right.
An only daughter.
That's right, yes.
And what was your parents' names, your father and mother?
Patrick Campbell and Annie Campbell. She was Annie Smith from Legway.
She was Mullerhorn woman.
Mullerhorn woman, yes.
And your mother lived to be a very old woman.
Oh yes, she was 93.
And what age did your father die?
84.
Well, both of your parents were blessed to have them for so long.
Yes.
And then your grandfather, he was a teacher, the first teacher in Kildare.
Yes, he was the first that taught in Kildare School.
And what year can you remember he taught from? Have you any idea?
Well, it was built in 1887 anyway.
That'll be 10 years sooner than that.
10 years, yeah, 10 years earlier than Aughaloora and Brusky School, yeah.
And of course, you don't remember your grandfather?
No, he was dead before I was born anyway, as I have never seen him, no.
No. Well, do you remember your first communion?
Oh yes, it was in Drumbruckless on the 8th of December.
On the 8th of December?
8th of December.
That is unusual, but normally it's in the summertime of the year that it was held.
It is, yes. Well, there was a priest in Drumbruckless that he was a Father Brady, and he always had the first communion on the 8th of December, yes.
And that was very nice.
It was.
See, you, although you belong to the parish of Ballintample, you went to the parish in Crusherlock.
Crusherlock, just be Crusherlock parish.
It would be nearer to you.
It would be something nearer, yes, Kildare.
It could only be actually sort of a few fields away from here, more or less.
Well, that's all. It would be, yes, something nearer. Yeah.
Well, we'll ask you a few questions more concerning your parents, because they were quite extraordinary type of people. They were great poets, and you were a bit of a poet, I believe, yourself. Before we finish this interview, you might be able to give us a bit. But your father, in particular, contributed to Ireland's own. And
Well, I used to write into Old Moors.
Yeah, into the Almanac.
And the Almanac, that's right.
yeah.
Into Old Moors.
And himself and Benny Donohoe.
Benny Donohoe, that's right.
They were great friends.
They were.
That's the family, your father.
That's right,
Many
yeah.
a time I read some of his stuff.
Yes, that's
and he
right.
had some great stuff he was able to
Yeah,
put into it.
Benny used to call you, and Benny used to write as well.
Well, now with that, your father was a surveyor.
Yeah, he did
Could you
survey.
explain a little bit about what a surveyor was and how they went about surveying land?
Oh, well, it was with the chains,
Yeah,
surveying.
he did it for the auctioneer.
Yeah, in Taylor and Tweedy.
In
Yeah,
Cavan.
in Cavan, yes, he did. Went
Can
around.
you tell us more about it now? What about the chains? Still about you have seen them?
Well, I've seen them. Oh, there's about the house someplace, I think, but
Yeah.
they were here for a long time anyway.
And Mr.
surveying.
Tweedy would call and collect them and take them round to where they
He
were.
would. He used to go with them sometimes, and then sometimes he'd go on the bicycle. If the journey wasn't too far, he'd go on the bicycle.
Mm.
Yeah. Tweedy, he used to get with Tweedy sometimes. All right.
We'll get back now to the troop. There was a great troop in Aughaloora for a number of years.
Oh, yes.
And they were powerful actors.
They were
I
great.
believe you done a bit in one of the plays
I
yourself.
did, yes.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It wasn't bad.
Could you
Yes.
tell us the name of the play?
Swan Song.
The Swan Song.
Yes.
That was a very good
It
one.
was. That was very good.
And
Yes.
what year did you
It
stay
was
back in, do you remember?
1964, I think.
1964.
Yes.
You were very young to have won that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, in the townland of Ireland itself, it's a very large townland.
Oh yes, it is.
It covers it goes down from almost from nearly from joining up with Brusky until it advances almost to Kilmallock.
Oh yes. Oh yes, we're on the borders of Ardagh.
It's a big population in Ireland, eh?
Oh, there was at one time, but
Yeah, I believe there's a lot of the places closed up now.
oh, there must be about 12 of the houses closed now.
So the land has been sold, I suppose,
Sold,
or
yes.
somebody.
Somebody else, yeah, the farms have been sold, or else.
It's sad to see it happen too, but it
Yes.
seems to be the general trend all over.
Oh yeah,
People have bought up
quite a lot
land.
of people have left now and gone
Yeah.
away and everything else.
That's the way.
Yes.
But now, Bridget, you're going to give us one of the poems, one of the ones you did yourself. This poem now is about Aughaloora Church, which was rededicated there in 1995, wasn't it?
3 years ago.
Yes. That in 94.
94, that's
In 94,
right.
it was 150 years old at the time.
It was.
And of course you went
159.
to Aughaloora a lot.
Oh
to
yes,
Mass all
to
the
Mass
time.
all the time, to Mass.
It was
that's
very
right,
good, and
yes.
knew all the people there. And
That's right.
this is a poem that you wrote yourself, and indeed it's absolutely wonderful. I'm after reading through it, and you're brilliant. And now, in your own time, you do the poem for us.
In his pastoral setting on the hillside, so often much admired, is St. Patrick's Aughaloora, in which we all take pride. Now its anniversary we are happy to celebrate, built a century and a half ago by a people of deep faith. Work had reached completion in 1844. They had a church of their own where none was there before. Thank God that steady faith of old is burning brightly still. We see it clearly manifest in St. Patrick's on the hill. Today as we assemble and the celebration mass is said, may God's blessings be abundant in the years that lie ahead.
Well, thank you very much. That was absolutely brilliant. Just wonderful. I know. We're going to talk here to the man of the house himself, Seamus Smith.
Yeah,
And I'd like to sit back here and watch you smoking a pipe. You're a smashing hand at the job. And you're always smoking a pipe. Seamus.
about 20 years, I suppose.
Doesn't make you cough or nothing.
No.
You're good at it.
Well, apparently.
Do you ever smoke the fact that you smoke cigarettes?
I did, I smoked cigarettes.
And you changed completely to the
I
pipe.
changed completely.
You wouldn't bother with cigarettes now?
No, I wouldn't know.
Some claim the pipe is a better smoke.
Well, I don't know.
It's very relaxing.
I'm enjoying it anyway.
Yeah, and you're a good hand at it, I can see that. I'm watching you over the night and you're very good. You think you break the light out of the pipe?
Well, I'm happy at it.
Oh, that's very good, all right.
It's just going to be at something.
Oh, yes, indeed it is, sure, if I wonder. But you're the Mullahorn man, Seamus.
Yes.
I'm proud of it, sure.
Well, yes, aye.
Why wouldn't you? You got married here, according to the wife, in 1870. Probably two of you got married the same day.
We did apparently.
Don't stop me anyway.
Yeah, it does, aye.
And since you came over here to this part of the country, I'm sure you've noticed a lot of changes over the past number of years.
Because I did. I seen a lot of changes.
You did?
Yes,
Like the style of farming now is different than it was when you came
because
first.
it is. Well, sure, going to the bog used to be great.
Yeah,
Down Breast Lane on the bar.
and that's gone now.
It is, it's gone now.
And the machine cuts the tough.
The machine cuts them now.
You get the weather now,
That's right.
the rain on them is just the problem.
That's the problem, right now. But we used to like to be getting rid of elbow grease.
No, it would be good, yeah.
It
Well,
would,
everybody
yeah.
done a bit that.
They did, because
And you know, it was good for the people.
Oh, it was. Sure, it was like a bit of a holiday on the bog too.
Oh, it was. Everybody met everybody.
Aye, that's right, yes.
When you get a good suntan and all, you wouldn't have to go out to Jamaica or any of these
You
places.
wouldn't, no, because you get
You get the
you
suntan.
get the shake of sun, you would.
You would indeed, sure. And then you got, they didn't have lots of them. We gave them a picnic as well.
It was, because it was
You
great.
swap all the gossip of the day from other people.
Yes, because aye.
Very good, all right.
Aye.
Apart from the pipe now, you're fond of the odd pint.
Yes, I do like it odds.
No, it's something wrong. Where is the usual place you do go for a pint, Seamus?
Kinnerlech.
You can like it here. Do you drive?
Huh?
Do you drive to it?
Oh, yes.
I don't afraid of breathalyzer.
No, I'd be careful. No, I'd run the bag.
You're one of the lucky few.
Yes.
What pubs do you normally frequent up there?
Well, the Copper Kettle and Jim Lynch's and Peter Brady's and Paddy Smith's.
Well, there's lots of pubs in Kinnerlech.
Oh, there
You wouldn't be
is,
stuck
there
for a drink no matter
Ah,
what
you
time
would,
of the day
yeah, I
or
know.
night.
Because no.
Do you like the Irish music? You know the sessions that take place
Yes,
there?
because it does be nice.
But you don't play the music yourself?
No, I know.
You enjoy the music?
I enjoy it.
Do you sing a song?
Not very much, no.
Couldn't be able to tempt you?
Well, I don't know, but the body like chicken, the Gamarira in.
Well, I heard Daddy Cunningham saying that at your house. Are you good at it?
No, I wouldn't be. And I wouldn't be great, no.
Well, we're not forced you, but if you wanted it, it'd be grand to hear it. Well, it's great having this bit of a conversation with you, and thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Yes, well, because I do enjoy talking to
You do, and you're a good hand at talking and
well,
expressing
I
yourself.
am. Well, like your friend, you're sort of grandfather jokers.
I'm very glad you're sorry.
You're from North, no. Because they're jolly jokers now.
Oh, I say so. There you go. Mrs. Goldrick, do you remember much of your school days? Your earlier school days?
Well, I remember barely school days, all right.
Do you remember the first communion?
I do.
And many a youngster you brought to school with you. Could you tell us any of the lassies you brought to school in the beginning?
That I brought to school.
Yeah.
Mary Finnegan was one of them,
Yeah?
and Thomas Lynch was another. They are dead and gone now.
Yeah, a lot of them are all gone.
They are dead.
And you remember your first communion?
I do. Kind of a way, anyway.
Yeah. The priest that gave you first communion, what was his name?
I don't know, was he Father Meehan? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Father Meehan. Could have been. He was here at around that time anyway.
Aye.
Well, how many got first communion on that day, can you remember? Many would be in the class.
Many.
Yeah. Boys and girls.
Oh, no, sure. Let's to get a guess. I couldn't tell you the
You
truth.
know. Well, what was your father and mother's name? Your parents?
Father's name was James Galligan, and she was Kate Galligan, but she was Kate Comusky before she was married.
And where did she come from, your mother?
Mullahorn.
Came from Mullahorn. Well, she hadn't too far to come across now from Aughaloora to Mullahorn.
Father was in Aughaloora all the time. He
Yeah,
was in
the
that
Galligans
place.
were there for
Aye.
a long number of years. Well, your mother died when you were pretty young, when you were a young lassie.
She did. She had pains.
Yeah, and she died when you were very young.
She did.
You remember her?
Oh, I
much?
do, indeed.